Hello and welcome back to A Course in Miracles, the workbook for students. We're on the next set of lessons. We're on lesson 61 today, and it says, I am the light of the world. Number 1, who is the light of the world except God's Son? This, then, is merely a statement of truth about yourself, right? It is the opposite of a statement of pride or arrogance or self-deception. It does not describe the self-concept you have made. It does not refer to any of the characteristics with, with which you have endowed your idols. It refers to you as you were created by God. It simply states the truth.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I love that.
Number 2, yeah. To the ego, today's idea is the epitome of self-glorification. But the ego does not understand humility, mistaking it for self-debasement. Humility consists of accepting your role in salvation and in taking no other. It is not humility to insist you cannot be the light of the world if that is the function God assigned to you. It is only arrogance that would assert this function cannot be for you, and arrogance is always of the ego. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Number 3, true humility requires that you accept today's idea because it is God's voice which tells you it is true. This is a beginning step in accepting your real function on earth. It is a giant stride towards taking your rightful place in salvation. It is a positive assertion of your right to be saved and an acknowledgement of the power that is given you to save others.
Number 4. You will want to think about this idea as often as possible today. It is the perfect answer to all illusions and therefore to all temptation. It brings all the images you have made about yourself to the truth and helps you depart in peace, unburdened and certain of your purpose.
Number 5, as many practice periods as possible should be undertaken today. Although each one need not exceed a minute or two, they should begin with telling yourself, I am the light of the world. That is my only function. That is why I am here. Then
Mhm.
think about these statements for a short while, preferably with your eyes closed if the situation permits. Let a few related thoughts come to you and repeat the idea to yourself if your mind wanders away from the central thought.
Number 6. Be sure both to begin and end the day with a practice period. Thus you will awaken with the acknowledgement of the truth about yourself, reinforce it throughout the day, and turn to sleep as you reaffirm your function and your only purpose here. These 2 practice periods may be longer than the rest if you find them helpful and want to extend them.
7. Today's idea goes far beyond the ego's petty views of what you are and what your purpose is. As a bringer of salvation, this is obviously necessary. This is the first of a number of giant steps we will take in the next few weeks. Try today to begin to build a firm foundation for these advances. You are the light of the world. God has built his plan for the salvation of his Son on you.
Mhm.
So I am the light of the world.
That is my only function.
Right. Where does it say that again?
That is why we are here, right in the little italics at the bottom of number
Oh,
5.
where it should be obvious. Right. I am the light of the world. That is my
Mhm.
only function. That is why I am here. It's funny. I always wake up with gratitude. I'm grateful for God in my heart. I'm grateful for my home and my warmth and my bed and my food and my fridge
Mhm.
and the kids and all that kind of stuff. And
Yep.
to start my day off with I am the light of the world kind of struck funny. It kind of felt like egoic in a little bit, but right, I can see that I am the light of the world,
Yep.
just like you are.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, every time we get kind of into a position where, you know, you might want to hold on to something because your ego almost is demanding it of you. And a number of years ago, like probably 15 years ago, it's been a while, Tony was watching this movie, and I don't remember this quote, but he quotes it every once in a while. And the quote is, "Pride is not power." And I used to kind of dismiss that, but in the last number of years, it has really resonated what that actually means,
Hmm.
right? You're hanging on to something because you think, your ego thinks that it's important, like
Yeah,
trying to hang on to a business that was going under, right? That prideful nation or that prideful that will take you under, right?
yeah,
it's not in a position of power at all. It is quite the opposite,
right.
right?
Pride, pride is
Pride
not
is
power,
not
right?
power. Yeah. And so this is kind of, uh, to the ego, today's idea is the epitome of self glorification, which is why the first sentence kind of struck odd with you. I am the light of the world. But the
Yeah,
ego does not understand humility, mistaking it for self debasement. Humility
right.
consists of accepting your role in salvation and in taking no other. Yeah.
It is not humility to insist you cannot be the light of the world if that is the function God assigned to you.
Hmm.
It is only arrogance that would assert this function cannot be for you. Right? We kind of,
And the
it's no
and the
surprise,
arrogance
but
is always of the
it's
ego.
all backwards.
Yeah.
Arrogance would say, well, you're not the light of the world.
Yeah. Who do you
Who are
think you are?
you?
That's right.
But yeah, you are.
Yeah. That is our divine
The ego is very, very sneaky and tricky,
and yeah, deceitful.
deceitful, very deceitful.
Hmm.
And it keeps you very busy. And I'm
Yes.
so grateful for my meditation practice that I hear it, but it's not like a constant diatribe of crap. I just
Yeah.
don't hear too much. And usually when I don't get enough sleep, of course, I'm more sensitive to that. But really, I'm so relieved.
Hmm.
And it's not that I'm perfect or anything. There's lots of things that I'm still going through and stuff. But as Michael Murdad says, it's a well, and Nina, it's love,
Hmm.
and the truth is peace, peace
Yeah.
and love. That's really all there is. And when you are distracted by things that pull you away, like it would be arrogant or to the ego, today's idea is the epitome of self glorification. Well, of course, that would be it because
Yeah.
it's the ego no um, has nothing to do if it doesn't make everything an
Right.
issue, a
Yeah.
drama,
Hmm.
something. So you're right. True humility in number three. True humility requires that you accept today's idea because it is God's voice which tells you it is true.
Hmm.
And, even though we're on lesson 61, it says this is a beginning step to accepting your real function on earth. That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yep. Yep.
It is a positive assertion of your right to be saved and acknowledgement of the power that is given you to save others. And, again, Michael Murdad talks about illusions. You can't have that because it's an illusion.
Hmm.
But, he walks you through how you perceive it. It just makes sense.
Yep.
I don't have a good example or anything like that, but he basically just says it's all not true, which is hard to grasp because we still have this, life to live and things seem chaotic and whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, and ultimately we still are, in part, a large part, a product of our conditioning.
yeah.
So that always will
Again, I
play
think
a role.
my meditation practice has unhooked me in a lot of
Hmm.
ways from that.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, the programming doesn't go away. I think when the programming's, broken, then I think you go home.
Yeah. 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 You
Yeah.
just have to, just being aware of it is, almost half the battle.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So today, as many practice periods should be undertaken, although they don't need to exceed a couple minutes.
Mhm.
So you can't do this when you're driving because you have to close your, it's recommended you close your
Right.
eyes,
How about one eye? No, just kidding.
right?
Mhm.
Today's idea goes far beyond the ego's petty views of what you are and what your purpose is. This is from number 7. As a bringer of salvation, this is obviously necessary. This is the first of a number of giant steps we will take in the next few days, and that's exciting to me. Let's take some
Yeah.
giant steps.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Try today to begin to build a firm foundation for these advances.
Yeah.
You are the light of the world. Awesome.
Yeah, it makes even your day-to-day tasks, or like all the stuff you do at your salon and all the things you do in your yard,
Mhm.
they take a back seat, and you love them. So imagine those things taking a back seat to you are a light of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's real. Very fun.
Yeah. Very, very fun.
Mhm.
Yes. So again, this is a morning and an evening thing that we'll probably say for the rest
Mhm.
of our lives. I am the light of the world. I know I'm going to get I have some recipe cards up over here, and I
Mhm.
have a few at my bedside too. One from A Course in Miracles says, I cancel all decisions I made in the past,
Mhm.
especially ones I made without God. And then I make only decisions with God today. And and a few other sentences. And the other one, maybe that's all I was supposed to say because now I forgot what I was going to say. But then this one, I am the light of the world. We're to remember that we are the light of the world
Yeah.
because,
That is our only function.
that is our only function. And that is why I am here,
I'm just writing it down on a little sticky note.
right? Yeah. So valuable, so beautiful.
Mhm. And so damn simple.
Right? All of this is so very simple. Our
Oh
ego
my
likes to
goodness.
muck about and make it
Yeah.
challenging and question your thoughts and all the rest, but really it's just
Yeah.
so super simple.
Yeah, all of that is crazy, crazy simple.
And all these lessons, like in a way, as we reviewed the last, 50 things in all these groupings, it's just so, you know, it's obvious and it's just so easy. My attack
Mhm.
thoughts are attacking my invulnerability.
Mhm.
That's simple too. It's just like, oh, I had that darn thought again, and
Yeah. Yeah.
remembering who you are. And when that's anchored in, then there are no attack thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
As Michael Murdad says, you kind of laugh and go, oh, I thought that again.
Mhm.
Oh well,
Mhm.
acknowledge it, and he
Move
also says
on.
to acknowledge all the steps you've made in the right direction, and
Mhm.
that's exciting too because I have a sweet tooth, and I've been meaning to fast for a couple of days to curb that.
Mhm.
But how he says it in this episode this week was go out, it's like an alcoholic, go hour by hour, minute by minute, whatever.
Yeah.
I did not have chocolate or
Mhm.
a sweet or pastry or whatever. I
Yeah.
mean, I went to the
Yeah.
farmer's market yesterday and bought 6 frickin' pastries. Like, who needs 6 pastries? It's from the German bakery there, and they're just so damn good. Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah.
I ate one before I even left the park, right?
Of course, I would have. Absolutely.
So it's like, okay, well, I didn't have any sugar. Let's just say sugar, because I'm going to
Yep.
lump it all into sugar
Yep.
for an hour today,
Yeah.
and then go, yay, good for me, and
Mhm.
then work on the next hour, the next minute, whatever it is. Right? There's
Yep.
just no, we don't have to make it hard. And
Mhm.
if we have it, it's like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
I'm funny. I'm just funny. I succumb to that and then start again. It's not like we
Mhm.
have to make a big deal out of it. Oh, you know, yeah, trying to lose weight or whatever. It's just like, oh, did it again. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
funny.
exactly.
Yeah, that's the grace, right? The grace and compassion. And I'm the light
Mhm.
of the world, so why am I worried about what I put in my body that's not even really here anyways?
Right. Yeah.
We just feel like it is.
Feeding the illusion.
Well, that's it too, you know.
Yeah.
We don't need to eat, apparently. Well, I mean, we don't need to do a lot of things, but here we are.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I am the light of the world. And we're going to go into the day with that.
We are.
Yeah, yeah. Well, good. Let's end the recording here on such a great note. I am the light of the world.
I am the light of the world.
Yeah.